Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sir Dre from the Bay for Sport and a Smile podcast. This is my U.S. versus Australia halftime report. Um, you may have listened to my earlier recording where I predicted a U.S. win. I thought this game was going to be close. Although it is 2-0 right now, it still wind up a close match. Australia can make a comeback or whatever. But for right now, let me tell you, yeah, U.S. is U.S. is doing what they got to do, and I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The U.S. is doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing a Seattle stomp up there in the Seattle Seahawks stadium. It is a good match for the U.S. Although the first goal was an own goal, doesn't matter. That kicks you up. That gets you going. And then the second goal by what's his name there? Freeman. Yeah, Freeman. Nice goal. Nice goal. Very nice goal. 2-0 right now for the U.S. I did say earlier in my earlier recording that I thought this was going to be a really good match, and thus far it is, especially if you're a U.S. fan. I'm trying to think whether Australia is going to regroup at halftime or they're just going to come back out and have the same problems they had in the first half. That own goal, what can you? It happens. You know, it happens. But yeah, the U.S. is being very aggressive. They're pressuring. They're keeping Australia on their heels. They've played in the Australian third of the pitch all game. I mean, all this whole match, they've been in Australia's territory. And I'm sure they're going to come out and continue to do just that. Stay on top of Australia and try and put at least two more in there. I really I actually kind of missed most of the first half, but you know, it is what it is. I was busy trying to get prepared to do this, and yeah, I missed a lot of the first half, but I won't miss the second. Now, for you that don't know, I am a podcaster for Sport and a Smile podcast. I usually have a co-host with me, Lady Blue, who is in the Bay. We are a Bay Area oriented podcast. We usually do Bay Area sports. I'm on the East Coast. She's in the West Coast. I'm in New York. She's in San Fran. You can normally see or hear us, not see us, but you can normally hear us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and there's another one there. There's another one. I always forget the 4 places you can listen to our podcast. I know Spotify, Apple, and Amazon are the main 3. The other one will come to me in a minute. But you can always listen to us on those formats or platforms. I'm sorry, Sport and a Smile podcast. This is a new thing for me, doing live shows on video or on the camera. Lady Blue does not like to be on the camera, so you probably won't see her for a while, but you'll hear her when we do our shows. But anyway, back to the match. Yeah, the U.S. is looking real strong. They're looking strong. They're picking up where they left off in their first match, and that's a good thing. My dog is going crazy over here. Bubba, get out the window. Get out of here. Hey, get out. Anyway, you must have saw a squirrel. Anyway, yeah, the U.S. is picking up right where they left off. And the 2-0 lead right now, I think is going to continue. They're going to come out and continue to be aggressive, keep moving the ball, putting plenty of people in the box. which is what you need to do. If you're going to play it all the way through. You know, keep at least 4 people in the box if the ball is up that way. Max, what are you doing? You interrupted my show. Bubba, you don't care. Anyway, keep at least 4 or 5 people in the box. That way, you know, if somebody takes a shot, there's a rebound, there's somebody there to pick up the rebound. I keep telling Blue, I'm trying to teach her the whole concept of the game of football, that if you're going to go up front, you need to send at least 3 to 4 people and keep them in the box when you got the ball on the third. All throughout this World Cup, I've watched teams send 2 to 3 players up there, and one player takes a shot, the ball rebounds, but nobody's there to get the rebound because they're too far outside of the box. You need to keep people in the box. That's how you get those extra touches on the ball, and you get that goal that you possibly would not have gotten if nobody had been in the box. If that makes any sense, you know. But anyway, I am looking forward to the second half. I spoke about the other remaining games for today: Scotland and Morocco, Brazil and Haiti, and Turkey and Paraguay. I'll give you guys my predictions here live. I am predicting the U.S. to win this match. I predicted earlier 4-2, maybe 4-1. As for Scotland and Morocco, I think Morocco will take that. Scotland has been playing good football, though. I got to give them credit on that. But I think Morocco may come back a little stronger than what they, you know, what people saw when they played Brazil. They played Brazil to a 1-1 tie, but they had to stay on the defensive side of the ball, because if you let Brazil start running loose, you're going to get spanked. And Morocco knew that, and going into that match, so they played more of a defensive match. But let me tell you, Morocco can put the ball in the back of the net. So I'm going to take Morocco in the Scotland and Morocco match. I'm going with Morocco. Brazil and Haiti. Brazil has upset me. Brazil has really upset me. They did not play their game the other day, and I hope they come out today and actually start playing Brazilian football. I want to see some flair. I want to see the ball move. Lots of diagonal cuts, lots of diagonal passes, not the square, you know, right to my feet. No, I want the ball to be going in a direction where I can catch up with it. It's just, that's Brazilian football. That's the way I look at it. That's what I want to see today. Now, they're playing Haiti. They should not have a problem playing Haiti. They should not. But stranger things have happened. So we'll see what happens with that. As far as the final match of the day, Turkey and Paraguay. I think Paraguay will take that match, but then again, you never know. It may wind up, 1-1, 2-2, 0-0 tie. We'll see. But those are my predictions. I think Paraguay will take that match, the last match against Turkey. So that's my prediction: Paraguay over Turkey. I'm going to say 3-1, maybe 2-1. But either way, I think Paraguay will take that match. Anyway, this is my first time doing this live. I hope to do it again, which I will be doing it again tonight when Brazil plays. I definitely got to watch my boys. I will not miss the first half of that match like I did the United States. But anyway, I will be back on here later on this evening. I'm probably going to do an end of the match report, give you my thoughts on what happened with the U.S. and Australia. In the meantime, hey, get out and enjoy this match. All right, get out and if you, what is going on with this? Anyway, go back to watching the match, enjoy it, and we will talk to you soon. In the meantime, I'm Dre. I'm out. I'm out. At least I'm supposed to be out. Apparently not.